Hello everyone, welcome to Just Spirit It. Thank you for joining me. My name is Elizabeth and this is part 2 of the general guidance reading for the collective and the energies that surround us that we can utilize and focus on for our greatest and highest good. If you are just now starting with this video, there is a part 1 to this video, and if you already have watched part 1, we have just left off with the life and self-improvement card, and we had patience. So just to go back over, this is the guidance reading, and we've already went over the where you are at position, and we had one love begins. In the overall energy, we have 20 truth. And then where we are focusing our energy, or where we need to focus our energy, we have the element earth. And then, like I said, in the self-improvement and life position, we have patience. So our next card is the love and romance. Love and relationships. And we have 3, rejoice in celebration. So when I see this card, especially in this reading, I'm feeling the glass is half full. I'm really feeling rejoice within oneself, and I feel like this is now you are feeling rejoice in yourself. You are starting to see your surroundings with joy. You're starting to see positivity and optimism. I feel like even if you are in a situation where it's still challenging, or you are in a challenging situation, I feel like there is sparks of, sparks of hope, and just you're starting to see things move along, where you are moving yourself out of the situation, or able to see ways to move yourself from that situation, or maybe even resolve the situation altogether. I'm really feeling that you just have something is helping you to see the situation as with positivity, like the glass is half full. I feel like before, in this situation, or if this situation happened, at another time, that it would have been the other way around. It would have been, the glass is half empty, just not seeing a way out, just, not having any hope for the situation. But I am really feeling that a lot of you are starting to view your life, or the situation, or the area of your life that's growing, that you're having more patience in, you're seeing more responsibility and truth in. You're starting to see it with positivity and the glass half full. I also feel like this is coming together with family and friends that you haven't maybe seen or caught up with, especially with that earth element, and surrounding us as well, focusing our energy in the earth element. I feel people coming together. I feel announcements being made. And I feel like all this is stemming from the new positive outlook that you're having now. you're starting to reach out for people. People are starting to reach out to you, and that's how you're starting to be more involved. So you may be hearing of a lot more things, and people in general just, like I said, maybe feeling a lot more hopeful and coming together. So a really beautiful card. 3 is growth, social. This can also be unity as well. But I really see 3 as growth. For me, I really, especially in this reading, I see growth with the number 3. So growing in togetherness, growing in self, and growing in love, and growing in rejoice. Okay, so we move on to the position where you want to be or where you're headed. And we have 17, hope. I love hope. Hope is one of my favorite words. We have 17 for the number, which is 8 in numerology. So power, strength, authority. I'm really feeling that for some of you. You're maybe, at least wanting to be or headed up toward a place where you're seeing a lot of growth and a lot of change in different areas, or just having more patience or truth or responsibility wherever you're at. I feel like you're having the hope in a sense, like, I hope this doesn't end, or I hope this continues for some of you. And for some of you, I feel like you're headed where you're beginning to see, and you're going to, see your life as hopeful. Every situation, every challenge or enjoyment is a hopeful situation, a hopeful outlook. Your life is just hopeful, and I'm really seeing, brightness and shining, and just knowing that, having a feeling of knowing that you have this hope in your hands. You have your life in your hands, your experiences, your truth, your happiness in your hands, and and it's hopeful. Everything is hopeful. So that's where I'm feeling with that card. Just very beautiful. There it goes. I was waiting for it to clear so that way you can see how beautiful this card is. Just very, everything around you in your life is just, you're seeing it with hope. And everything in, of course, life isn't happy all the time. We can't control everything. But I feel that in a lot of your areas of your life, you will start to see this with hope. You're going to see yourself with hope in every situation. Also, with that hope card, I just feel that since, a lot of you are taking that responsibility and truth, I just feel that you're not going to let situations bring you all the way down. You're not going to let them bog you down. You're not going to let them, put you back in a situation of hopelessness and not being able to see your way out of it, or move on or move forward from it. So that is a beautiful card. And next we go into career and goals. And we have 2, the waiting game. Okay, and for this one, I feel that the waiting with the patience card. Excuse me. And this is the second two in this reading. So again, faith and trust, balance and harmony, partnerships. Really, I feel this maybe more of like you're waiting to make the final decision, or you're waiting until you weigh out all your options, waiting until you weigh out all the pros and cons. But I feel like you are at a point where your ideas, if you're thinking about moving up in your career or changing a career or inventing something, starting your hobbies or making your hobby into something where, you're self-employed, I feel like you are starting to really plant this in motion. You're going to start planting it in motion. You're starting to figure out ways. You're being more hopeful that this could work out, that this can work out, and you are weighing out what is really making you happy, what is going to take you to happiness and toward happiness and keep, bringing you that fulfillment. I feel that for some of you already have made that step in moving forward with that hobby, or on the verge of switching careers. Or I just feel like a lot of you are, yes, waiting, but you're waiting for that moment to take action. So for some, I feel that you're still waiting for the right moment, or you're still waiting until you feel like you've kind of see more of your truth, see more of growth in yourself. So again, even though this, especially with us impatient people, seeing waiting or any kind of anything that's dealing with waiting or having to wait or delay, it kind of gives us an anxiety. But I feel like this card is benefiting you in a way where you're okay with it, So that is career and goals. It's just waiting to take action. But I feel like you are at a point where you know where you're headed. You're planting the seeds already, and it's starting to grow for some of you, and some of you are just planted it, I guess, for the sake of, this card, how it has the tree. So another good card as well. Also, what I feel with the waiting game card, for those of you who are just starting out, just starting this discovery, I still feel that you are in a position where you are starting to, you're waiting, but you're in that period of waiting where things are progressing, though, where they are moving along. It may still be, new and maybe not in the pace that you want it to be, but I feel like it is moving along. You are waiting, but it's progressing little by little. So the next card we go into is what may be blocking you, or what's blocking you. And we have 7, choose wisely. So for 7, the number 7 in numerology is spirit, spiritual, faith, And what I noticed too with this card and also with this reading is that we have a lot of hands in this reading. And hands, to me, we receive and give with our hands. We signal with our hands. We touch and feel. We grab, take, and we point in the direction. So I feel that, and if you can see closely, that there is a person kneeling with their hands open, or like waiting to receive something, or gonna cup something. And if you notice that that is the same image in the Hope card. And also, so I really feel like this card is what may be holding you back is taking action. I feel that you have everything to keep you stable, everything to keep you balanced. You have your truth, you have your growth, you have your happiness, you have your patience, you have your faith or your trust, or, your new view, new perspective, your hope, or, uh, your positive outlook. So you have everything you need, but now I just feel like for some, you're waiting for like the big red sign to show you like, here it is, or you go this way, and a lot of the times that doesn't happen. So I feel like you just, are are waiting, but what may be hindering you is not taking action. So not going ahead with it. I feel that you understand where you're headed, but you're still not taking action. And I also feel that for some of you, especially with that hope card, still waiting, still feeling like you're hoping that this lasts, or hoping that it doesn't go away. You're hoping that this is for real or true. You're hoping that that life is getting better, or you're, just hoping in that way. I feel that for some of you, that's what may be holding you back, is not, is just still hoping that you're still in that waiting period, or that stage of hoping that it will last, and hoping that that your life is getting better, or also just, waiting for that right moment, I feel like. So yeah, just I feel more though, just it's just not taking action to moving ahead, moving along with it. And I feel in any whatever situation you're in, whatever challenge or wherever area of your life this is pertaining to, I'm really feeling that a lot, if not most, are really starting to trust yourselves more, trusting your inner guidance, trusting your higher power, or a higher power, or the force, the universe, whatever you feel called to. But I really feel that you are starting to lean on that more, and just trusting a lot more. There's a lot of signs, I feel like, that is helping you to see that. So the next card we have is Spiritual Guidance, and we have One, Awareness. So beautiful. Again, one is for beginnings, new ideas, creativity, taking that first step. I am totally feeling Spirit is asking us to, and proud of us, I feel like, to really, proud of us as in we are becoming more aware. And a lot of us are being more aware of who we are and what power we really have. And I'm not saying like power in, like, oh, I'm so powerful type way. No, I'm saying like we have the ability to, in any situation we're in, we still have the ability to see the good in it, to see the positivity in it, to move ourselves out of that situation, to see the truth in ourselves and in that situation. I'm really feeling that this awareness, the responsibility, the patience, the happiness, the truth, the hope, all of that is bringing you more aware of not only you, not only in your world, but you in this whole world, in this whole universe. You're starting to see how you are in, with one with this world, like how you can co-create with this world and how things really work, especially with those who are noticing their manifesting abilities, where you speak it, where you say it, where you think it, where you do it, and you are seeing instant results for your higher good. I have to always say that. And you're becoming more aware. And this is just opening up new avenues for you, new possibilities. So I'm really feeling that Spirit is just, you know, letting you know, asking you to be aware of the signs that they are sending you to assist you in viewing your situation with positivity, giving you that hope, giving you that spark of glimmer of happiness or hope or patience, that it's real, that is what is happening, and for you to just keep being aware to experience even more. So there's still, with that, all that in the background, I feel like it's just saying there is more to it. There's more possibilities for you. There's more opportunities. Like, the, there's just so much more that you can experience, that you're going to experience. And again, another beautiful card. I'm really feeling this card to, oh my God, I'm just feeling a lot of love from this card. A lot of just hope and possibilities, and how we are spiritual beings in this human form, in this human life, where we have the opportunity to create and experience happiness, experience what we want to experience. I am also feeling with that number one, like we are one. So it only takes one, so you might be what someone needs in your surroundings to help them become aware, help awaken them. So this is another beautiful card. This whole reading is just so beautiful. Like I said, it doesn't mean that we're not going to experience life and all the ups and downs, all the enjoyments, and you know some situations that are not happy and that are not enjoyable. But for the most part, I feel that we're just starting to see that the positivity to life. Okay, the next card is the feminine aspect, the energies that are surrounding us from in the feminine aspect, or that we can incorporate and use for our highest good. We have Cool. Number 9, fulfillment and wishes. So this is considered the wish card. And I am really feeling, especially with that number 9, the completions, accomplishments, understandings, and transitions. Like, again, that we have our treasure, uh, we have our hope, our beauty, beauty as in seeing life as beauty, life as beautiful, life is getting beautiful, like that. um, but we have what we need. We are understanding. We are growing. I feel now is just taking that action, like everything that